Hello everyone, this is Inspired Tuesday number 29 because our team at Silver Lake Dental Center believes that starting the day motivated and inspired sets up the rest of the day for success. We bring quotes to our morning huddles and it has been so positive to our team that we decided to share it with you and hope to motivate and inspire you as well. Today the topic is the struggle of people pleasers. If you are a people pleaser, if you have a hard time setting boundaries, and if you are tortured with the idea that someone may not like you, I know that's hard, and I have in here 3 tips to help our team and you with the struggle of people pleasing. I'll talk about 2 tips, bring a quote, and then 1 more tip. Enjoy! Tip number 1 is do not confuse people pleasing with kindness. I love to please people and be kind and see people smile around me, add value to people, throw in jokes. And I know that anyone would love to make someone else happy. This is just natural because we're all connected somehow. And this is what I call kindness. But people pleasers please people around them at the sacrifice of their own needs. I'll give an example. If you find yourself being nice to someone, like they asked you for a favor and you're saying yes, or invited you somewhere that you don't want to go and you're saying yes just so this other person doesn't think you're mean or selfish, that kindness is coming from a place of insecurity and it's not self-fulfilling. So it's a short-term win. You're gonna please that person maybe at that moment, but in the long run, you're gonna get upset at the person or at yourself for doing things that you don't wanna do. The right way to please is love yourself at 100%. And once you're very happy, this happiness is gonna exude and people are gonna take a piece of it. This is exactly how it works because people are gonna be pleased and happy just to be around someone that is happy. So make sure to please yourself first before you can please someone else. This is the way that it really works. Tip number 2 is seek internal validation. People pleasers live their lives based on how other people value them. They really want to feel needed and fit in a specific group. I've done a lot of people pleasing, especially in my younger ages. I feel like most of teenagers based their confidence on approval of their peers before they approve of themselves. And for me, the earlier we realize that the really way to success is to stand out, not really to fit in. It's totally fine, and it's to really find internal validation, and that's how you're gonna boost your self-esteem, and it's gonna get easier to say no if you have to. So you're not basing just on pleasing people so you feel validated. It's for you to validate yourself first. So make sure to focus on that and focus on being around people that do not expect it, makes you feel awesome without expecting anything from you. So focus on internal validation, and that's how you're gonna move on from not becoming just a people pleaser.
The quote today is from Gabrielle Bernstein. There's a fine line between helping others and being a people pleaser, and mistaking one for the other can be hugely detrimental. When we put others' needs before our own, we deplete our energy, which can lead to depression, physical illness, and overwhelm.
Tip number 3 is give yourself time before you say yes. Sometimes we answer yes before even thinking, and then we go and get mad at the person or mad at ourselves. According to Dr. Susan Newman, you can check her work. She writes a lot about people pleasing. And according to her, some people say yes as a habit, and for some people it's an addiction. It's hard to break. For these yes people, they believe that they go and say no, they're a bad person. I have a great employee at the clinic that she was saying yes a lot to others to help them with their work, thinking that she was being a team player, but she ended up not succeeding at her own job. And once we sat down and she realized that sometimes we're gonna have to say no to others so we can say yes to ourselves, and that's actually a team player as well. She's doing amazing, really great today. And so this is why we have to go in. Like before we say yes, we can always answer, let me go get back to you. I'm gonna check my calendar, check if I can do it. Just for you, if you're used to just go ahead and say yes, just give yourself some time. Just excuse and say, hey, before I commit, let me go and check my schedule. And then you go and check, do I have time for that? What am I sacrificing to get this done? So if you end up being okay to say yes, great. But if you have to say no, so at least you thought about it and you gave yourself some time before you say yes. That's the way to do it if you are a yes person. I hope you guys liked the topic and the quote today, and I'd love to hear from you. What do you do with the struggle of people pleasing? Write comments below, and I hope to see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
And make sure to subscribe to our Silver Lake Dental Center YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more Inspired Tuesdays.